First up on mat number 2. On deck for mat number 1, bout number 3 at 145 pounds. Stand by, I'm going to give you a sheet here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to continue with mat assignments. On deck, mat number 1, bout number 3 at 145 pounds. From Bayonne, Carmela Rose Fowler. From Somerville, Abigail Centeno. Centeno and Fowler on deck on mat number 1. On deck on mat number 2, bout number 4 at 107 pounds. From Hillsborough, Charlita Savino. From Bayonne, Mariana Lenez and Salino on deck on mat number 2. Double deck on mat number 1. Count number 5 at 114 pounds. From Bayonne, Talia Priego. From Somerville, Harley Stracuzzi. Stracuzzi and Priego, you are double deck on mat number 1. And on double deck, mat number 2 is bout number 6 at 114 pounds. From East Brunswick, Olivia Mitchell. From Linden, Adriana Fernandez. Fernandez and Mitchell, double deck on mat number 2. Wrestling begins in 4 minutes. Wrestling begins in 4 minutes. Please begin to clear the mats. First out on mat 1 is Dia and Dorothy. First out on mat number 2, Shira Camille and Sarmiento. Reminder, mat 1 features the large orange circle. Mat 2 features the practice circles. first period call from Somerville, Emily Borley. Double deck on mat number 1. Mat number 7 at 120 pounds. From Linden, Joshua Baez. And from East Brunswick, Emily Cuomo. Cuomo and Baez, you are double deck on mat number 1. Abigail Centennial from Somerville, please report to mat 2 or mat 1. Winner by fall on mat number 2. From East Brunswick, April Sarmiento. Double deck on mat number 2. Mat number 8 at 120 pounds. From Somerville, Elizabeth Malanga. From Linden, Janessa Barahona and Malanga. Double deck on mat number 2. Mariana Linares from Rayo, please support to mat 2. Mariana Linares, you are wrestling on mat 2. Winner by fall on mat number 1. From Bayonne, Carmela Rose Fowler. Double deck on mat number 1 is mat number 9 at 132 pounds. From East Brunswick, Ariel Holman and Erica Martinez. Martinez and Holman, you are on double deck mat number 1. Second call from Mariana Linares from Bayonne. You are now wrestling on mat 2. Mariana Linares from Bayonne. Double deck on mat number 2 will be mat number 10 at 132 pounds. From East Brunswick, Olivia Belen. From Hillsborough, Jacob Hidalgo. Hidalgo and Belen, you are double deck on mat number 2. Fernandez and Mitchell, you are wrestling on mat 2. number 1, high ball from Somerville, Harvey Stravinsky. Now wrestling on that one, Cuomo and Baez. Double deck on mat number 1. It will be bout number 11, 138 pounds. From East Brunswick, Celeste Izetta. From Somerville, Kira Nisela. Nisela and Izetta. You are double deck on mat number 1. From East Brunswick, Olivia Mitchell. Arahona and Malenga, you are now wrestling on mat 2. Arahona and Malenga wrestling on mat 2. Double deck on mat number 2 will be bout number 12 at 145 pounds. From East Brunswick, Celio Wynn, and Mayo, Mia Monty. Monty and Wynn, you are double deck on mat number 2. Once again, Arahona and Malenga, you are wrestling on mat number 2 right now. Your winner on mat number 1 by fall from East Brunswick, Emily Cuomo. Martinez and Holman, you are now wrestling on mat 1. Martinez and Holman wrestling on mat 1. And your winner on mat number 2 by fall from Somerville, Elizabeth Malenga. Hidalgo and Belen, you are now wrestling on mat 2. Hidalgo and Belen, now wrestling mat 2. Double deck on mat number 1. It will be bout number 13 at 152 pounds. From East Brunswick, Abby Lydon, and from Somerville, Anshul Kumar. Kumar and Lydon, you are double deck on mat number 1. Double deck on mat number 2 will be bout number 14 at 152 pounds. From Hillsborough, Maria Inhauser, and from Bayonne, Janair Westala and Inhauser, you are double deck on mat number 2. Olivia Bolen from East Brunswick, please report to mat 2. All right, we need Erica Martinez from Linden to report to mat 1. Erica Martinez from Linden, mat number 1. Your winner on mat number 2, by fall, from Hillsborough, Shayla Hidalgo. Monty and Wynn, you are now wrestling on mat number 2. Monty and Wynn, now wrestling on mat 2. Celia Wynn from East Brunswick, please report to mat 2. Your winner by fall on mat number 1 from East Somerville, Ariel Holder. Now wrestling on mat 1, Nisela and Izetta. Izetta and Nisela, you are now wrestling on mat 1. Your winner on mat number 2, by fall from East Brunswick, Salito Wynn. Now wrestling on mat 2, Rezkala and Inhauser. Inhauser and Rezkala, you are now wrestling on mat number 2. Up next on mat number 2 will be bout number 15 at 165 pounds from East Brunswick, Marisol Tora and Pepeo Aya Hassan. Hassan and Tora, you are wrestling next on mat number 2. Your winner mat number 2 by fall from Hillsborough, Maria Inhauser. Hassan and Tora, you are now wrestling on mat 2. Hassan and Tora. Wrestling next on mat number 2 will be bout number 16 at 185 pounds. From East Brunswick, Jasmine Boardman. From Bayonne, Samaria Addison. Addison and Boardman, you are wrestling next on mat number 2. Your winner on match number 1 by a 9-8 decision from Somerville, Kira Casella. Now wrestling on mat 1, Kumar and Lion. Lion and Kumar. Now wrestling on mat 1. Up next on mat number 1, bout number 17 at 235 pounds. From Fayetteville, Ayana Roberts. From East Brunswick, Elena Ball. Ball and Roberts, your wrestling next on mat number 1. Your winner on number 2 by decision from East Brunswick, Marisol Coyla. Dorothy and Addison now wrestling on mat 2. Corbin Addison, now wrestling on mat 2. Up next on mat number 2 will be bout number 18 at 145 pounds. From Somerville, Isabel Croman. From Bayonne, Carmela Rose Fowler. Fowler and Croman, you are wrestling next on mat number 2. Somerville, Anshul Kumar. Mal and Roberts now wrestling on mat 1. Mal and Roberts now wrestling mat number 1. Your winner on mat number 2. By fall from East Brunswick, Jasmine Boardman. Fowler and Croman now wrestling on mat 2. Fowler and Croman now wrestling on mat 2. Wrestling next on mat number 1 will be bout number 19 at 114 pounds. From Hillsborough, Charlita Savino. From East Brunswick, Christina Imperial. Imperial and Savino, you are wrestling next on mat number 1. Wrestling next on mat number 2 will be bout number 20 at 114 pounds. From Bayonne, Claudia Pinedo. From Liberty, Adriana Fernandez. Fernandez and Pinedo, you are wrestling next on mat number 2. Your winner by fall on mat number 1 from Pedro, Ayana Roberts. Imperial and Semino, you are now wrestling on mat 1. Wrestling next on mat number 1 will be mat number 41 and 113 pounds. From East Brunswick, Olivia Mitchell. From Video, Mariana Laguez. Laguez and Mitchell wrestling next, mat number 1. From Somerville, Isabel Broadband. Now wrestling on mat 2, Fernandez and Prieto. Fernandez and Prieto now wrestling mat 2. Claudia Prieto from Mayo, we're now wrestling on mat 2. The next bout on mat number 2 will be bout number 22 at 120 pounds. From Linden, Janessa Barahona. From East Brunswick, Emily Cuomo. Cuomo and Barahona wrestling next on mat number 2. Your winner by fall on mat number 2. From Linden, Adriana Fernandez. Cuomo and Barahona now wrestling on mat 2. Wrestling next on mat number 2, and top number 23 at 120 pounds. From Linden, Joshua Baez. From Somerville, Elizabeth Malenga. Malenga and Baez, you are wrestling next on mat number 2. By a decision from Hillsborough, Sharmina Samino. Lemez and Mitchell now wrestling on mat 1. Lemez and Mitchell now wrestling mat 1. Up next on mat number 1 will be mat number 24 at 126 pounds. From Somerville, Andy Borley. From Montgomery, Anshu Sheriff-Camilli. Sheriff-Camilli and Borley, you are wrestling next on mat number 1. The winner by fall on mat number 1 from East Brunswick, Olivia Mitchell. Borley and Sheriff-Camilli now wrestling mat 1. Next up on mat number 1, we've got number 25 at 126 pounds. From Bayonne, Jennifer Padilla. From East Brunswick, Ari DeMaio. DeMaio and Padilla. You are up next at number 1. Your winner on number 2 by decision from Linden, Janessa Farahova. Malenga and Baez now wrestling on mat 2. Malenga and Baez now wrestling on mat 2. And the winner on mat number 1 by call from Somerville, Eddie Corley. Padilla and DeMaio now wrestling on mat 1. Padilla and DeMaio now wrestling on mat 1. We are waiting on Elizabeth Malenka on mat number 2. Wrestling next on mat number 2 will be bout number 26 at 126 pounds. From East Brunswick, Madison Heistra, and from Bayonne, Daniela Fast Morales. Fast Morales and Heistra, you are wrestling next on mat 2. Wrestling next on mat number 1, bout number 27 at 132 pounds. From East Brunswick, Ariel Holden. From Bayonne, Mariana Pizziggy and Holden. You are wrestling next on mat number 1. Your winner by fall on mat number 1 from East Brunswick, Ari DeMaio. And your winner on mat number 2 by fall from Somerville, Elizabeth Malenka. Now wrestling on mat 1, Pizziggy and Holden. Now wrestling on mat 2, Fast Morales and Tisha. Next up on mat number 1 will be mat number 28 at 132 pounds. From East Brunswick, Olivia Bolen. From Bayonne, Erica Martinez. Martinez and Bolen wrestling next mat 1. Wrestling next on mat number 2. Bout number 29 at 138 pounds. From Somerville, Kira Nasella. From Hillsborough, Jayla Hidalgo. Hidalgo and Nasella. You are wrestling next on mat number 2. Southpaw from Bayonne, Mariana Kazicki. And your winner on mat number 2, Southpaw from Bayonne, Daniela Vascarales. Now wrestling on mat 1, Martinez and Bolen. Now wrestling on mat 2, Hidalgo and Nasella. Bolen, you are on mat 1. Bolen on mat 1. Bolen and Martinez, mat 1. Erica Martinez from Bayonne. Correction, Erica Martinez from Linden. Wrestling next on mat number 2 will be bout number 30 at 138 pounds. From East Brunswick, Celeste Azeta. From Linden, Leila Soto. Soto and Azeta. Wrestling next on mat 2. Wrestling next on mat number 1. Bout number 31 at 152 pounds. From Bayonne, Carmela Rose Fowler. From East Brunswick, Salil Wynn. Wynn and the founder. Next up, mat 1. Your winner on mat number 2 from Somerville, Kira Vasella. Now wrestling mat 2, Soto and Izetta. Izetta and Soto now wrestling mat 2. Next up on mat 2 will be bout number 32, 145 pounds. From Somerville, Abigail Centennial. From Bayonne, Leah Monti. Monti and Centennial, you're up next on mat 2. Your winner on mat number 2 by fall from Ridley, Leila Soto. Now wrestling on mat number 2, Monty and Centennial. Now wrestling mat 2. Next up on mat number 2 will be bout number 33 at 152 pounds. From Linden, Becky Tregoso. From East Brunswick, Abby Lyden. Lyden and Tregoso up next at 2. Your winner, number 1, by far, from Lincoln Martinez. Ring and Fowler now wrestling on mat 1. Ring and Fowler now wrestling mat 1. Somerville Ring from Somerville now wrestling on mat 1. Up next on that one, will be number 54 at 165 pounds. From East Brunswick, Marisol Ford. From Toyota, Amaya Baxter. Baxter and Flora. Up next, mat 1. Number 2, from Somerville, Somerville. And your winner on mat number 1 by fall, from Bayonne, Carmela Rose Fowler. Now wrestling on mat 2, Lyden and Trigoso. Trigoso and Lyden now wrestling mat 2. And now wrestling on mat 1, Baxter and Tora. Tora and Baxter now wrestling on mat 1. Next up on mat 2, top number 35 at 185 pounds. From AO, Samaria Addison. From East Brunswick, Aliyah Rasa. Rasa and Addison, next up, mat 2. Next up on mat number 1 will be mat number 36 at 235 pounds. From Bayonne, Alana Roberts. From Lisbon, Heaven Rivera. Rivera and Roberts. Next up, mat 1. Your winner by fall on that number 1 from East Brunswick, Marisol Torra. Now listed on that 1, Rivera from Linden, Roberts from Mayo. Roberts and Rivera now wrestling that 1. Next up on that number 1 will be bout number 37 at 152 pounds. Up next on that number 1 will be bout number 37 at 152 pounds. From Mayo, Janair Rezkala. From Somerville, Anshul Kumar. Kumar and Rezkala next up on that 1. Now wrestling back to Grassa from East Brunswick, Addison from Mayo. Addison and Grassa. Back 2. Next up on that 2, bout number 38 at 114 pounds. From Somerville, Arlie Stracuzzi. From East Brunswick, Christina Imperial. Imperial and Stracuzzi next up on that 2. Your winner by fall on that number 2 from East Brunswick, Alia Grassa. Now wrestling on that 2, Imperial from East Brunswick, Stracuzzi from Somerville. Stracuzzi and Imperial now wrestling that 2. Next up on that 2 will be bout number 39 at 114 pounds from Linden, Adriana Fernandez. From Mayo, Mariana Lenez. Lenez Fernandez. Next up at 2. Your winner that fall on lap number 1 from Bayo, Ayana Roberts. There's Kala and Kumar now wrestling on that 1. Kumar and Kala now wrestling on that 1. Next up on that 1 will be bout number 40 at 114 pounds. From Bayo, Talia Diego. From East Brunswick, Olivia Mitchell. Mitchell and Diego next up that 1. Your winner by fall on that number 1 from Somerville, Uncontrolled Football. And your winner by fall on that number 2 from East Brunswick, Christina Imperial. Now wrestling on that 1, Mitchell and Priego. Priego and Mitchell now wrestling that 1. Now wrestling that 2. From Bayo, Linez, from Linden, Fernandez. Fernandez and Linez now wrestling on that 2. Next up on that number 1, bout number 41, 120 pounds, from Somerville, Elizabeth Malika. From East Brunswick, Emily Como. Como and Malika next up on that 1. Next up on that 2 will be bout number 42, 120 pounds. From Somerville, Valerie Maldonado. From East Brunswick, April Sarmiento. Sarmiento and Maldonado next up on that 2. Your winner by fall on that number 1 from East Brunswick, Olivia Mitchell. Como and Malika now wrestling on that 1. Como and Malika now wrestling on that 1. Next up on that 1 will be bout number 43 at 126 pounds from East Brunswick, Ari Tomato. From Bayo, Daniela Fast Morales. Fast Morales and Tomato next up on that number 1. Your winner by fall on map number 2 from Linden, Adriana Fernandez. Now wrestling on map 2 from East Brunswick, Sarmiento. From Somerville, Maldonado. Maldonado, Sarmiento, map 2. Next up on map 2 will be map number 44. At 126 pounds from KO from Yellow Flash Morales. From Montgomery, Andrew Cherokee. Cherokee and Flash Morales next up map 2. Your winner on map number 1 from Somerville, Elizabeth Malenka. Now wrestling on map 1. Flash Morales and DeMeo. DeMeo and Flash Morales now wrestling at 1. Next up on map number 1 will be map number 45 at 126 pounds. From Mayo, Jennifer Padilla. From East Brunswick, Nancy Tishra. Tishra and Padilla, next up map 1. Your winner by fall on map number 2 from Somerville, Valerie Maldonado. Now wrestling on map 2 from Montgomery, Cherokee. From Mayo, Fast Morales. Alright, due to a scheduling error, the next bout on map number 2 is going to be bout number 46 at 138 pounds. From Somerville, Isabel Cornell. From Hillsborough, Jayla Hidalgo. Hidalgo and Cornell will be wrestling on map 2. Next up on map 2 will be bout number 47 at 138 pounds. From Linden, Minnesota. From Somerville, Kira Nisela and Soto. Next up, map 2. Your winner on map number 1 from East Brunswick, Ari DeMeo. Now wrestling map 1 from East Brunswick, Tishra and Leo Padilla. Padilla, Tishra, map 1. Next up on map 1, bout number 48 at 152 pounds. From Somerville, Abigail Centennial. From East Brunswick, Saleo Wig and Centennial. Next up on map 1. By fall on that number 1 from Bayonne, Jennifer Padilla. Now wrestling that 1, Wing from East Brunswick, Centennial from Somerville. Centennial and Wing now wrestling that 1. Next up on that 1, bout number 49, 152 pounds. From Linden, Becky Tragoso. From Somerville, Unshul Kumar. Kumar and Tragoso. Next up on that 1. Your winner on number 2, Paul from Somerville, Isabel Rayman. Now wrestling on that 2 from Somerville is Stella. From Linden, Soto. Soto and Stella. Now wrestling that 2. Next up on that 2 will be bout number 50. 165 pounds. From Hillsborough, Maria Inhauser. From Bayonne, Amaya Baxter. Baxter and Inhauser. Next up on that 2.
Yep, on the side. Come on, let's go. Run it.
Your fall. Number 2 from Linden, Layla Soto. Now wrestling on that team. Actually, your winner on that one from Somerville, Anshul Kumar. Abigail Centennial. Sorry about that, Abigail. Now wrestling on that one, Kumar from Somerville, Trigoso from Linden. Trigoso Kumar at 1. Now wrestling on that 2, In-Houser from Hillsborough, Baxter from Bayo. Next up on that 1 from Bayo, Aya Hassan. From East Brunswick, Jasmine Boardman. Top number 51, 185, Boardman from East Brunswick, Hassan from Bayo. Next up on that 1. Becky Trigoso from Linden, you're wrestling on that 1. Trigoso from Linden, you are wrestling that 1. Next up on that 2, count number 52, 235 pounds from Linden, Heaven Rivera. From East Brunswick, Elena Mao. Mao and Rivera next up on that 2. Your winner by fall on that number 2 from Hillsborough, Maria Inhauser. Now wrestling on that 2 from Linden, Rivera. From East Brunswick, Paula and Rivera. Now wrestling on that 2. Final result from that number 1, your winner by fall. From Somerville, Anshul Kumar. Now wrestling on that 1 from Bayo, Hassan. From East Brunswick, Boardman. Boardman and Hassan now wrestling that 1. And the final bout of the evening will be next up on that number 1. From Bayo, Bass Morales. And from Montgomery, Anshu Cherokee. Cherokee, Bass Morales, next up, mat number 1. Rivera from Linden, Mao from East Brunswick, you are wrestling on mat 2. Your winner on mat number 2, by fall. From Linden, Heaven Rivera. If Bass Morales and Cherokee want to wrestle on that 2, you're more than welcome to. Cherokee from Montgomery, you are now wrestling on that 2. Your winner on that number 2 by fall from Montgomery, Ansi Cherikamili. That concludes wrestling on that number 2. Somerville wrestlers, please report to mat number 2 to start breaking it down. Somerville wrestlers, please report to mat number 2 to start breaking it down.